Hey, what's up? This is Brent, and I just wanted to catch up on what's happening. Lots of lots of things have happened in Adobe land with regards to what software they're producing, what they're supporting, what they're not supporting. So I just wanted to take a second and kind of share my thoughts on it. Basically, basically, I don't know what I don't. There's no more trust when it comes to the investment in a software company. What I mean by investment is, buying their products, uh, learning as much as you can about it, developing on a daily basis, using their software. And right now, what I'm doing at work, I do a lot of mobile development, and it's all iOS native Objective-C stuff. I've been producing iPhone and iPad apps for the past 2 years now, and I've made efforts. So I've been involved with Adobe software for a long time, and I love working with Flash and Flex. I love their software, and I've been trying to get their product out there. So I do these video tutorials, right? I'm doing it for free, and I do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to teach people how to use software, and I'm happy to do it. But it's different now, isn't it? So we have this thing called Apache Flex, which is just beginning. I think it will do something good. I think the community will rally around it and make it happen. But I don't know. And so it makes it difficult to plan big things around something that you don't know. And so what I want to do is focus on what I do know, which is Flash Builder 4.6 is released and out there. Air 3.1 is there. We have Flash CS 5.5. We have stuff that we can use now. So instead of, complaining about the future and this and that and Adobe PR and evangelists this and that, I'd rather just focus on what we can do now. So what I want to show you, I have a few devices here, and so for example, I've got the Motorola Zoom. I've got an iPod Touch second generation. No, third generation. Sorry, this is a 32 gig iPod Touch third gen. Got my iPhone 4. I've got a Motorola Triumph, which is a neat little phone. I like it because it has a front and back camera, so we can do front and back camera stuff with it. We've got the Nook Color. We've got the Kindle Fire, which is a fun little device. I've got my Samsung Galaxy Tab, which is the 7-inch. This one came out. This is the Wi-Fi 3G one. The Galaxy Tab. Good old BlackBerry Playbook, of course. And I've got my iPad 1. So these are devices that currently, with Flash or Flex using Air 3.1, you can target all of these devices. So we're looking at 9 devices right now. Now this is only a handful. Obviously, there's a ton more Android phones. There's the new iPad 2, the iPhone 4S, all that supported with what we have now. And to me, that's plenty to work with. What will the future hold? Well, they say we're going to get continued improvements with Air and mobile. We're going to continue to see improvements with desktop. That's all well and good, but I can only deal with what we have now. So I'm going to continue doing free tutorials. I want to talk about how to leverage the new APIs in Air 3.1. Whatever else comes out, we'll work on as well. Now, the other thing, I do have Unity, which is an amazing 3D game development environment. Unity3D.com. I have the indie version with the iOS and Android add-on for indie, so I can develop software for all these same devices using the Unity 3D engine. So I want to talk about that too, show how that works. Another thing, what else? Yeah, so we're still here, we're still fighting the good fight. I'm disappointed in what Adobe has done, but obviously it's reality. You know, I'm not gonna give up on what I do, which is mobile development. And I may even talk about HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I mean, why not? Everybody else is. Responsive web design, that's one thing that I've really been picking up on and really find usable. Obviously, there's a lot of problems with HTML. People want they want native apps running in the web browser. They want what you could do in Flash to be running in the browser on iPad. Well, you can't do that right now. It'll be a long time before you can do that. Honestly, what I think the best thing to do is to understand its limitations and its strengths and really build an app for what it is that you're trying to do. So if you want the immersive, interactive, responsive touch with the all the capabilities, you know, the APIs, the device functionality, Air 3.1 will do it, and it will do it very well. And if there's limitations, you can work with ActionScript native extensions to go beyond that. So even though people may think, oh, why would I use Flash to create apps for Android and iOS? And yet they bag on Flash, and yet they'll turn and say, oh, let's do PhoneGap or Corona or all these other cross-platform development environments. Well, the reality is that Air 3.1 is a cross-platform development environment, and it does as much or more than what some of these other cross-platform environments do. So, you know, if you're not going to do native, meaning Objective-C or Java, then you might as well stick with something you know. So if you're a Flash or Flex developer, then don't feel bad doing awesome apps written cross-platform using Air, Flash, and Flex. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it real. We're going to make it happen. 2012 is going to be a good year. And what else? Yeah,